Okay, hello, greetings and welcome everyone. We're in just on outside of Cebu City. That's Cebu in the distance there. Not sure if the camera is picking it up. Now, the next topic we're going to work on is mapping. Mapping your destination, how you're going to get to where you want to go in your spiritual practice, mapping out the layering process of the exercises, recognizing the causation chains of how you get this domino effect of the exercise interconnecting and things waking up, and how to monitor your progress and improve on that map of your spiritual growth. Now, the way I like to do this is take a part of the wall, it's usually at the foot of my bed, so that I can sit up in bed and look at the map and contemplate it and take it into my dreams and contemplate it when I wake up in the morning. It's in my face, I can't escape it. This is what I'm meant to be doing this week, this month, this year, whatever the case might be. And in the middle of that space, I might draw a sun symbol for recognizing the essence of consciousness radiating from the sun sphere. If it's from working on a Buddhist teaching, I'll put a symbol of the Buddha, the enlightened mind, in the center of the map. And then around it, I'll put causation chains. Now, causation chains are exercises or teachings or lifestyle changes that generate conditions within the mind for growth to take place. So you might put your precepts down, you might put your bodhisattva vows down, you might put 10 perfections, and then you'll link them together like a web to see how they interact and create an astral internal environment in which the light can radiate from your astral body through your speech and into your experience around you and through your actions, so that you can get insight into the Dharma, feel and understand the Dharma experientially as you express it. These types of interconnections are done intuitively. You put down the exercises, and these are lifestyle teachings. This is your most basic of basics for Buddhism. If a person doesn't have their precepts defined and they haven't built those tuning forks, high light can't materialize through the astral body and express itself in the world. So this is usually the starting point, your black and white mirror and how you clean up your lifestyle. For instance, a person who drinks alcohol or does drugs or has illicit lifestyle habits, they can't develop spiritually. They can develop power, but the spirit can't ascend in frequency, because in order for the spirit to ascend, there has to be a reduction in static in the mind. And lifestyle addictions will prevent that from taking place. So what we want to do is look at each exercise, how it increases the reduction of static or increases the spiritual space within your mind, within your personality, and with your life experience, for you to be able to access more profound states of consciousness. The more you develop your personality, your personality is a platform for your mind. People who just train the mind without the personality are essentially polarizing themselves between two states. That means they're going to be in these high states, and then they're going to drop into these lower states. And as they drop into these lower states, they're going to be very, very caught in the world because of the law of rhythm. They're going to go to a high place and a low place. But for people who develop their astral body and bring equanimity into their lifestyle and into their precepts and so forth, that light is going to stabilize their personality and give them much more grounding, so that their spiritual work, they have a stronger base for their spiritual work. So this way of writing these causation chains down and looking at how your black and white mirror and your personality affects who you are, affects how your spiritual work is going, that's a good starting point. Each of these causation chains have to be linked to mind qualities, astral or emotional personality qualities, and physical experiences, physical qualities. So they need to be synchronized. So in that layering process, you have exercise that train the mental, exercise that train the astral, and exercise that train the physical. And how do you synchronize them? As an example, an unsynchronized person, an unsuccessful person, does a job that they hate. They're doing something, they're emotionally desynchronized while thinking about their next holiday. The three bodies are doing three totally different things. A successful person is engaging in activity, they're happy to be doing it, and their mind is completely focused on the activity, and that's success. So in the training in Hermetics and our Qigong system, we look at how do we synchronize those three bodies, the mental, astral, and the physical, to achieve an objective as efficiently as possible. And this type of thinking is essential for success. Now, as you are mapping out your training plan, you're looking at, okay, all these black and white mirror aspects are of the astral. Vital breathing and power development exercises are of the vital physical. And then there's mental qualities. If you're wanting to develop clairvoyance, you can have a whole range of visual exercises and concentration exercises and mindfulness exercises in relation to imagery. If you're working on clairsentience, is usually where we start, you're feeling the energies. So the imagination exercises are usually about feeling temperature changes, qualities of sensation, and so forth. You normally start with the elemental aspects, and then you move into a whole range of different sensory imagination exercises. The reason you do this is if, let's say, you build a large amount of energy, in order for you to feel that energy in the spirit senses must have a way of communicating with normal consciousness. It has to have a door through which it travels in order for that experience to arise. So this type of mental imagination exercises through the six gates of the mind lays a platform for energy information to pass through the consciousness and for you to be more sensitive to it. One of the primary tools is for whenever you get a positive feedback, so you have a session which you really feel energy cleanly and clearly, you document it really well to tell the subconscious you want more of that. If you just think, oh, well, that was an interesting experience and leave it at that, you haven't signaled your unconscious to unpack and reveal more of that information to you. So it's very, very important for you to really, really acknowledge the positives of what you want more of by writing them down, contemplating them, and putting them on your mind map. So on that map of your progress, you'll be adding, I use A3 sheets of card where I have a very positive experience on a particular topic. I'll put it up on the wall and it'll connect in to what I'm practicing and how I'm practicing. It'll remind me, yes, I can do that. I have those skills, I have those experiences. And by that becoming a part of my identity, the unconscious goes, you want to see, you want to hear, you want to feel these things, that's no problem. We've got millions of bits of data flowing through all the time. We'll just let you experience these bits of data more than other bits of data. So it creates tuning forks in the unconscious mind for you to be able to say this information is more important than that information. So the unconscious will make those particular qualities shine more. Okay, the wind's picking up a bit here, so we'll leave that. If you have any questions about mind mapping and so forth, just let me know. I've done quite a few videos in the online course. You can have a look there if you want to go into more detail for the moment. Thanks for your time, and see you on the next video.